Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you my charming chic box. It uses the charming sentiments for the charming, and the chic part, oh excuse me, I've just had a cup of tea, and the chic part is the DSP that I'm using. I do love the gold parts on the speciality DSPs, but I also quite like the reverses, as I call them, the B-side. And I love this one. I just think there's so much going on with this one. The wooden planks, the distressed sort of textural parts on it, and I really like it. So again, I went with this one has the B-side showing. I've not actually tried to emboss on speciality on the gold sides, on the flex. I assume it would work. I've never actually tried it. But yeah, so I just thought, you know, let's go for something a bit different. So as you can see, heat embossed the flowers here, and then heat embossed my sentiment too. And it kind of gives a very basic box, just a bit more something to it. So yeah, so let's go ahead and make it. So I'm going to make the base first, and then that can be adhering and setting whilst we do the lid. So for your base you need a piece that is 8 by 7.5 or 20 by 19 centimetres, and we're simply going to score all sides at 2 inches or 5 centimetres. But I've used soft succulent on both of my box bases. Colour I've not used for a little while, and I do really like it. I think it's lovely, and obviously it means that I could also pull in the gorgeous satin shimmer ribbon as well. So fold and burnish these, and you know the drill by now: fold, burnish, cut and tab, or wedge rather, all 4 sides. It's always the quickest and the most boring part, this. Just cutting and scoring and wedging, and it's the same thing over and over. Okay, so that's that part done. Adhesive on my tabs there. And before you laugh at me, I'm bringing in my scrap paper so that I don't end up getting adhesive all over my grid paper. So you might need to trim your tabs down a little bit. I've just realised that they actually do overlap. It doesn't matter. This box isn't made for any particular item to fit, so I'm not worried about space. Maybe doesn't look quite as elegant when it's together, because you can see the overlap, but I'm going to say I'm not concerned because it doesn't matter to me. Right, so that's my base there. Leave it to dry. I've still got some on, honest to goodness. DSP then, 7 by 6.5, 18 by 17. And then we're going to score all of our sides. Don't forget your shim, which I actually remembered to put out this time. 1.5 inches or 4 centimetres on all 4 sides. And then once you've done that, you can fold and burnish all 4 sides again. You can do your cutting and your wedging at this stage. And if you're wanting to add those thumb notches on the sides, now is the time to do that too. I've just realised this DSP seems to have quite a sheen to it. I've not noticed before, but it's, I don't know if you can see it, and it's really, it's got a real sheen sheen to it. I've never noticed that before. Clearly not had good enough lighting going on. Yeah, so if you're wanting to do notches, as I say, I now use my heart punch, so I'm just going to check that that will go that way. So yeah, so I'm going to do my notches again. If you want to measure to find the centre, then obviously you can. I never do. I'm very naughty and I just eyeball stuff. So those are my notches taken out, and then I need to do my, so I'm going to grab my, from my oh, what's it called, Embossing Editions Cool Toolkit, something like that. I'm actually also thinking about it, not doing the same job twice, so I've also got my card here, so I'm going to do that too. I need my lovely fresh cut flowers, so I've gone with the sort of silhouette image. And my Versamark, and then I'm also going to grab out my Charming Sentiments, and I'm going to go back to the Beyond Grateful because I want to stamp onto that one as well. So let's do my sentiment first, on there, and then my flower on my box, so that's going to go there, beautiful. Just give that a little clean, and then my gold powder, so let's quickly whiz over that. That's that one done, and then over here. And that's another good thing about this embossing kit, is that I don't need to tidy this up when I'm with you. I can just get rid of it, and you know, clean it up later, and I haven't got to deal with the paper all over the powder all over my desk. And so just quickly whiz over the sentiment here. It just takes a minute to warm, but then once it does its job, it's pretty quick. That's that one done. And when you do the DSP, I would advise that you do it on a low heat and just take your time, because it will warp the paper and it will then make your box sort of out of shape, if you like. Obviously I'm doing it a bit quicker because I don't want to be waiting 10 minutes for me to do it. Also be mindful that it can get quite warm under here, so if you're holding it like I just did, it actually gets warm underneath. Yeah, and there's no brains here, is there? Right, I can now adhere this, and you can see how it's not sitting particularly well now and flat because of that heat embossing, so do it slowly on a cooler heat. So let's pop these on here. Pinch the pegs off the base, and I'm actually not even going to put this down so that I don't get glue everywhere. I'm just going to hold it and then just do these last ones here. Glue on my finger. And the last one. And as I say, you can see how warped the box is. It's fine once it's on the base, it will hold its shape, but it's a bit wonky now. But how pretty is that? I just think that looks fabulous. Right, let's get this bit die cut out. So I need my sentiment silhouettes dies, and I need my Beyond Grateful. So it's not that one. I'm fairly certain it's this one. Yes, there we go. Oh, crumbs. Right, so you can use the mini, obviously. I just have this because it's video day and it's out. So just line that up nicely on there. Like so. Let's hope it doesn't move. There we are. That's that. Move this. And yes, there we go. Get rid of my die so I don't lose them. Just quickly put this away. I am so terrible at or scared of losing stuff that I just sort of faff and want to put stuff away instantly. Right, so here's my box. Now again, you'll notice actually I've done this one a different way. Oh dear. Oh well, it just shows the versatility, I guess, doesn't it? So let's put this on our box. Don't want that stuck, thank you very much. Get off. There we go. Right, so yeah, so I've done this one portrait and this one landscape, but it's fine. Again, doesn't really matter. In with my beautiful ribbon, and again, because this is quite a thick ribbon, I didn't want to go in with a bow because I think it would detract from this gorgeous picture as well. So I've just done a loose knot. Get rid of that. So yeah, just a loose knot top here, because if you pull it too tight it just kind of looks a bit of an eyesore. So just a loose knot like so. And this is another box that I think would be ideal for a male, not necessarily with the flower on, but it's, you know, I think so anyway. And then you just need, I think, would these be okay? Let's see. A couple of dimensionals either end, like so, because that gives space then for the ribbon to run between. Take the backings off and then just pop this, slide it over a fraction just because I don't want that to get damaged off the edge of the box, and there we have it. So yeah, portrait or landscape, either is your choice, but there's my box. Thank you for joining me. Hope to see you all again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.